Shalom, good people. My name is Cynthia. I am here to introduce my new channel. My channel is Stay in Sync. Be synchronized with your Maker. So, you are welcome. You can invite your friends and your loved ones to listen and be edified by this channel. I thank God for this opportunity. This has been a message that God has put in me for many years, but this time around, I just took a leap of faith and say yes to God's will and to do exactly what He wants me to do. So I will really need you. I will need your ears. I will need your comments. I will need your likes. I will need your sharing. Because as we do that, this message will go to many people. I believe that there are people out there that God has put this message for them to be encouraged. We know that we should encourage each other in this walk of faith. Okay, so I want us to share in the book of Hebrews just briefly. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 5. It says, by faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found because God had translated him. Before his translation, he had this testimony that he pleased God. You see, actually, this is the very message that made me to take a step and to do what God had laid in my heart for many years. That I noticed that if we do not obey God, we displease Him. So how is He gonna use us as His vessel? Because as believers, we are representing Him. We are representing the kingdom. And God cannot come down here. He need a vessel to download His message so that that vessel will share, just like I am intending to do in this channel, to share the message of God, to encourage today's believers that it is possible for us to be devoted to God. The Bible just briefly said that Enoch walked with God until he was no more. So you see, it is possible for us as believers today. We are believing in Christ. And unlike Enoch, who was able to walk with God, I don't believe that he had all these resources that we have today, but he was able to walk with God and until he was no more. That means Enoch was able to hear the voice of God, was able to do what God is telling him to do. So today we are blessed. We have many books, we have many channels, just like this one, to encourage us to walk with God. Jesus himself came to walk the walk and to show us what is expected of us. He came to this world and he walked. He felt what we are feeling today. Unlike today, where we can ride buses to go to places. Jesus used to walk a lot, but you know what? That could not stop him to be obedient and to deliver his mandate here on earth. And he was always connected with God, just like Enoch did. So I'm sorry, guys, to keep on saying just like Enoch did, but those are our example today, that we should apply the scriptures in our real life and let God move us by His Spirit as we are devoted, we stay devoted to Him. So I want us to look at those things that can make us to stay there, to stay devoted to Him, which can make us to be able to hear from Him. Number one is to allow God to be born in you. Jesus says that if you love me, the Father will love you. If you love me, me and my Father will come and abode in you. Jesus will dwell in you. So we all know that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. So it is so much important for us to stay connected with Him. It is very important for us to be able to please God, so that He will be able to help us to deliver the assignment that He has already given us. Do you know that all of you are born with a purpose? For you to be able to deliver, you need to stay connected. Yes, it is doable. If you are a believer already, you are encouraged as well to spend more time in His presence. You are encouraged as well to be obedient. It seems like Jesus equates love with obedience. He says to us, if you love me, you will obey me. This is the very same word that made me today to say, you know what? I am tired of not obeying God. Let me just stand up at once and do what God has called me to do. So I am asking you guys to share to your loved ones. It can reach people that will be edified by this message, and let us all together be encouraged to live like we are in heaven here on earth, and to walk with God until we are no more, until we disappear, because we are in Him and He is in us. If we walk with Him, people will no more see Cynthia, but will see Christ, because is that Christ that will move mountains? Is that Christ that will heal? Is that Christ that will break the yoke? So be encouraged, guys. Stay connected as you start your week. Thank you. See you next time. Oh, one more thing. I'll be uploading a video once in a week for you to have a new start, for a week. So one step at a time, guys. I don't promise that it will stay like that, but as the Lord lead, I will obey and I will do what He says me to do. So thank you so much. Like, subscribe, comment, and share to your loved ones. Stay connected. Bye-bye.